So, after we've been off for a few months, over 6 weeks from now, guys, Formula E Roblox Formula E World Championship is finally back on the way, then, guys. Hello, everybody. My name is James One, your commentator and your host on the James Giving channel on YouTube, though, guys. And welcome everybody to the San Francisco E-Prix Race, the fourth round of the Roblox Formula E World Championship. And after the driver took it out on the track in Bellassar last time out in USA, then we're here at the San Francisco circuit, the Red Bridge Gate circuit. This is going to be a very, very, very good race for you then, guys, out there, and see if you're watching this one, probably so. So yeah, we're here at this circuit then. So hopefully we'll see how these trade drivers out on this grid then. We'll hopefully take it part around this half an hour race here at this race plus 1 lap of racing around this red bridge gate for you then, guys. I mean, yeah, for you guys, it's gonna be very great for that then. So yeah, got spectator cameras all about then, so check around the whole track then. So looks like it's gonna be a very good race applying to this, and let's see how this race will probably be the good same as last time we had in the last race in Bellassar. So yeah. So let's look at how many turns is this car. Then we'll go left hand into the first corner, so that's 1 and 2. So we've got turn 1 and 2. This track has got I think there's 9 corners in total in the full racetrack is, with a tap just before going under the red bridge gate then, onto the lovely golden red gate bridge. I mean, yeah, cross the bridge and then rejoin and get off the bridge around the turn 8, and then head towards the turn 8 and head towards the last corner of the circuit at turn 9. So hopefully you guys will be watching this race, and so if I'm recording this right now on my phone. And let's see how this will be very good after qualifying then. The championship stand means that Nicky Mull leads the championship away, head of sorry, Fernand Television Costa, by the way, apparently so. Well, we're in the team championship then, in the cruiser championship then, in Formula A. Well, DSG are clearly away from Taglia Porsche, and BMW are not that far behind then, because DSG are leading the standings then, head of Taglia Porsche though, and it looks like they got a lot of upper hand to make up for this race, because it's not at the third foot of the field then, guys. So hopefully this will be a good race for you guys. See how this race will go on. But then, guys, with the race coming up right now, then, guys, let's have a look at the starting grid for today's San Francisco E-Prix Race. So let's look at the starting grid for this San Francisco E-Prix for the next half an hour. Then, guys, or so then, we will have a new race winner in Formula. We have 3 race winners so far. Can we make it a 4th one for this then, guys? Let's find out. Let's take a look at the starting grid then for today's San Francisco E-Prix. And it's the Season 6 champion, the Portuguese driver, Untitled Chapter for BMW i130 Motorsport. He's on pole position then for the team. And he's done it on pole position. Alongside him is Andre Lotterer, the German in the DSG, starting in 2nd place. The DSG are leading to the team championship so far. Can they make a win today here in San Francisco? Eduardo Motar in 3rd, but Taglia Porsche, the Swiss driver in 3rd, had Oliver Rowland in the Nissan in 4th place. Next row is the Mahindra Pascal Fairlight in 5th place for the German. Alongside is Lucas Grassi, missed out on pole there after a mistake of the fail at the attack mode at the facing zone. I mean, he started the race for 6th for Audi Sport. Alongside behind them on row 4 will be the physical racing driver Sam Bird, the number 2, and Nicky Muller, our championship leader for Taglia Porsche. Then it's the other BMW i130 of Alexander Sims, who will be starting 9th, head of Mitch Evans in the Jaguar Racing P10. Sebastian Perez 11 in the other Nissan. The Swiss driver is 11. The Season 2 champ Formula E champion is 11. Behind him is Tom Dimon for the Jaguar Racing, the winner of the Tokyo E-Prix. 2 races back then. Next row will be Alex Lynn, who will be starting 30th place for Indian Mahindra. Alongside him is the other DSG, that is a 2-time Formula E champion, Sonic Fern. Then behind him is Season 7 champion Nick De Vries for Mercedes EQ. He's starting in 5th place. Behind him is Wayne Rath in the other Audi, starting 16th. Then it's Tom Van Dorn in the other Mercedes EQ, starting 17th, alongside the Neo of Tom Blomqvist in the Neo 333. And then starting at the back of the field, at the back of the row on row 10 will be Robin Fines, the Dutch driver at the back of the pack in the Unofficial for the racing. And starting on the back of the field is the winner last time out in Bear Silo, Oliver Turvey in the other Neo. He started the back of the field after a terrible mistake on the in qualifying. He got crash after he went through, hit the wall there in qualifying then, guys. So yeah, that was a big stunt that was from Oliver Turvey. He's going to start at the back of the field with a 51.3 posted that lap then in qualifying then. So he crossed there, he crossed in the entrance back into the cave turret then, guys. But finally that lap time that cost of time stuck into the entrance of the cave had cost Turvey time, and the British driver Neo is down in the back of the field then for that, guys. So not the best he can do to try for that then. So guys, are you looking forward to this then, guys, for the race? I'm looking forward to it then. So with the Red Gate Brits game underway then, let's begin this race here in San Francisco. It's time for the San Francisco E-Prix around this inside the cave then, guys, and let's see who will come out on top. Who is going to win this race, though, guys? We're going to find out. Who do you think who's going to win after half an hour? After we have half an hour racing around this circuit, then. So the crowds are ready. The fans are ready. We hope you're ready. It's time. We're about to get green here in San Francisco. It's time for the San Francisco race start, then, guys. And when the lights go on, the time will begin. We're going to start the timer before we set the drivers off, then supremely then, guys, and hopefully you have a good race out there. So we're about to get green here in San Francisco then, though, guys. We're about to get ready here in San Francisco then, guys. We're about to get ready then. So on purposes is physical for BMW I Dread Team Motorsport. Alongside of him on the front row is Andre Lotra in the Diesel Cheetah. Then it's behind him is Ronda Matar and Oliver Merlin in the target position, and next on the second row of the grid. So, and Championship leader Nico Mully started on the fourth row in P8. He's starting in 8th place for today's Grand Prix, today's E-Prix then. Or the drivers are ready to go. Half an hour race around this cave, around in this dark cave of this Great Bridge Gate, Bridge circuit then, here in San Francisco, though. And the lights are coming on now, then, guys. We've got half an hour race coming out of our way. All 4 lights are on. And the lights are out. The timer begins. And we go green in San Francisco. Go, go, go. It's a good start there for Andre Lotra. But Turvey's got to keep his lead going down to they're going to plow down the straight, down the hill. And then towards the left hand, then in turn 1. Here they come through the first corner of the track. The Turvey Cross leads the way. Head over one more top, but there's a bit of clodding going through the chicanes, going through the third corner then. They're scattered around all over the place then, but then there's no attack by the favor just yet then, though. But we'll go plow down the hill down the straight hill as they plow down into the first left-hand turn 1 apparently then, so that's a good start there. They got across the bridge there, but leading the way to turn, it's a Walter Motor for Tiger Porter. Motor leads, Lotra second, well in third. Breme looks like he had a good start. Good start of the race from 11. So Breme up into 4th place from the start. Oh, actually, I don't think. No. I don't think. Where is Breme? I'm just having a look there to see where Breme is. I think he's there I see him then. Oh, he had a good start then from 11th place then, though. What a good drive for the season 2 from lead champion Sebastian Breme. What a good start there as they're going through then. Through the Red Gate Bridge. Through the race bridge gate to go on the second particular lap. But it's Motoro who leads off. Had the Pascal Fairline. He's moved to second place from Hinja Racing. Wow, what a good launch that was from Pascal Fairline. Fairline in second place, but Lotra takes a percent back. Through the start finish right then, we've already been 1.5 hours, 1 minute and 30 minutes, 1.5 minutes of racing. Then we've got another 28 minutes left to go then. Supremely solely then, so yeah. So on lap 3 we're on now then. So leading the way is Walter Motor for Tiger Porter, who leads the way ahead of Sam Burr, but there's a bit of scramble there. And here comes Burns. Bremy takes the lead of the race. Sebastian Brad takes the lead of the San Francisco E-Prix. What a good start from the Swiss driver, the Season 2 champion, who was a former Formula 1 driver back in the 2010, but he was driving for Scuderia Toro Rosso, though, is now in the lead of this race here in San Francisco. Tony Physical, Andre Lotto is now taking the lead then, but Tony Physical wants to take that lead back then. Through the gut into the cave then. Well, there's going to be a bit of, points, a bit wide there apparently from the Invisible Bird Racing driver then, but what a good start to this race. Plowing down the hill, they come through into the left hand, they come through into turbo, but it's Acosta who takes back the lead of the race here in this San Francisco E-Prix at the beginning of lap 4. No time out to fade to the next few minutes or two, then the next 5 minutes or two then, guys. So yeah. Well, good race we're having today here in San Francisco, though, guys. This is gonna be a pretty good. This is gonna be a great race after we had to have one car retired in that last race in Belisaro last time out. Then, guys, in race 3, but it was Tom Plugger that was. But we're green after 4 laps of racing, and he's a ton of big colour. Is on in front of this San Francisco E-Prix. On to lap 5 then. Tony Costa leads the pack. Walter Motori in second place for Tagio Porsche. Third place is Sam Bird for Invision versus Racing. Side by side there for 4th place between Mitch Evans and Oliver Waller there, who's got fire. But Degrassi gets past them. Through they come down. Well, a bit swiftly and slided there going through to turn 3 at Paris. So, as I try to get a bit dizzy out there. Oh, sorry, get burned. That's a bit struggle there for the 2-time champion for DS Cheetah. He's dropped well back to the field. He's already down in 18th place. But what a good. Look how Untitled Chapter is pulling away from the rest of the pack though. He's astonishingly lead. He's making a good solid lead after a terrible first lap of the race then, where he lost out a few positions at the start of the race though. In that first stage of this race then, here in San Francisco. This is gonna be a pretty good race for this thing, guys. Here in the second then though. So yeah, we've got a lot of words to make up then, so yeah. We got a lot of work to see how these cars took to the track again. As we see, they're all switching and sliding a lot then. Apparently so. Okay, so it looks like they're going for it. Samba is closing on to the car. Would he make a move? They're going down into turn 8. Probably not. Water kept second place for attacking Porsche. Samba will have to keep that far, but he's had to look behind there because here comes Lucas Degrassi. Lucas Degrassi, Nick DeFries, and so many more drivers then coming their way. And we only got about 25 minutes plus a lap to go then. 25 seconds left to go then. So yeah, 25, yeah. Split digits then. Split numbers for 25 digits then in the timer then. Timer left on the clock. So yeah. So we will begin the time begins and then we go green in San Francisco. So yeah. That's probably what I'll say to myself then. So yeah. It's been a good race so far for this. Apparently does it. Let me just see what's going on further back. Looks like Lotto is having a battle with Degrassi and Evan. Looks like Brummit's dropped down. He's just behind Sims and Van Dorn. As Muller and Van Dorn are side by side with them. As Turvey has made a couple of positions. But sorry, Fern, that's not a good job for the season for the 2-time Formula E champion. As the French driver has dropped down to last place. Dropped to the back of the pack now after 5 minutes. That is not where Sorry, Fern wants to be after the first 5 minutes of this race have already gone so far in this race here in San Francisco.
Anyway, let's have a look at the replay start again. So the light's gone out, and then I'll start the timer, and then the race got away. So Lotto made a good start. He had in the DS Cheetah, but Costa got out off the line well as they go pushes down here into the first lap on the turn 1. All the drivers seem to get underway or clearly without making anyone still at the start. They're going for the turn 1, and one of them are trying in the Tokyo point to get past Rotorua, and then going into turn 3, the whole field are widening out a lot, and how they're going to make that accident could be for this race.
Around the Red Gate Bridge circuit in the United States of America, though. There's still no attack mode just yet, but we'll be opening in the next few minutes then. Toby's Costa putting his way a gap from Eduardo Motori. He's closing the gap down. I think the gap is just less than a second down after lap 8. So the gap is just less than a second down as they come around into decay. Across the line they come. The Costa leads. Eduardo Motori second place. But there's a bit of bad scrapping going on in for third place, though. We might need to take a replay to see who can go through. Here they come down. Here goes Lotto and Degrassi, who's going to lead them through. Into turn 1, it will be Degrassi, or will Lotto hold it then? Or it's going to be very close there going through this okay, but Degrassi got past Lotto. Lucas Degrassi has overtaken Andre Lotto in the DS Cheetah. So Audi driver, the season 3 champion, Lucas Grassi, the Brazilian, has made his way up into third place. He's not trying to go to take second place from Walter Montoya, and he has. Lucas Grassi, great excellent successive overtaking move down into turn 8 and across off the bridge. And De Costa just stopped then. Oh dear me, De Costa just got stuck at the far corner. He got stuck at the edge there, to the entrance of the kid, like bit like Oliver Turvey did in qualifying yesterday, though. Pretty good scene there. 1 lap 10 right now. We have 9 laps, over 9 laps, over 10 laps played then. But the Costa just held his lead for nerd. But actually, I think he's lost the lead away. Turvey has just lost the lead of the race though, and now he's lost that lead then to Andre Lottra. Andre Lottra now takes the lead of the San Francisco E-Prix now from Walter Montoya. Lucas Grassi is in third place. Sam Bird is overtaken, and so does Nick DeVries. Can Nick DeVries get past Sam Bird? Oh, Sam Bird closed the door on him then, and he kept that fourth place. And so the visitors is coming well back from the field then, guys, and he's dropped from first down to the back of the pack. He's dropped below the top 5 now. We're over 7.5 minutes away into the race. We've got another 22 minutes and a half plus 1 lap to go then for this San Francisco E-Prix then, guys. Well, a good way for having him in San Francisco after we had a good 4-course yellow. We had 1 4-course leather and a yellow flag we had in the last race in Benasayo, though, because the Tom Blomqvist went off for Neo then for the Neo 333 team, and apparently was out to the race apparently, so that brought out the 4-course yellow flag though. So unfortunately that was a disappointing in the last race in Benasayo for Tom Blomqvist then. But could he get some points, viable points then? He could hopefully get in this race though, guys. So yeah, hope he can do the best he can do, so hopefully then. So yeah. Alright, so yeah. So apparently he didn't score any points in the last race then, apparently. So yeah, no points for that in the last race though for Tom Plonker, because that was disappointing in Benasayo then, so yeah. But that was a good race in Benasayo, but he hope he can try to get some points, if he can try to get some points in here in San Francisco. So leading the way now is a new race leader, Eduardo Montoro for Taiki Porza, who's now leading the way then. And if driver wants to, and if driver are prepared for out of facing sun, means that time out of face front sun is now securely open now. So drivers can go now through it then, and hopefully who's going to try to take attack mode then. They're on the pace to try to take this attack mode on the next lap then, guys. Here they come through into the cave, into the tunnel tunnel come through now, and across the stop there, so they go through. Look at the lead that, and look at the lead that Walter Montoya is building up against. He's now got Mitch Evans behind in second place then. So is he going to be the first one to take attack mode? I don't think he doesn't. No, he does not. Then let's see if then enjoy going to take attack mode. Apparently so. Let's see. Since that's the thing, he's top. Turby has, Muller has, and Robin Foy has taken his attack mode then. So looks like I think it's Turby Blomqvist. I think so. Turby has taken his attack mode. Alex Sidders took his attack mode as well. And Oliver Turby as well. So yeah, who else was there? I think Robin Fiennes has. Yeah, Fiennes, and I think Nick Muller. Yeah, Nick Muller for the Taiki Porza. So that's what the first 4 drivers to take it the original time. We'll get a 20 kilowatts of power then to the car and to the wear out for over 2 minutes or so, or maybe 3 minutes apparently. So yeah. So we're on to the next lap for you now. We'll talk about not think he's going to take a tap, but probably not solely then. And then we'll try to take a timer. Mitch activated his timer, so Sam Bird. Lucas DeGrassi and Tom Dillman activated the timer. Sorry, Fern as well. Alex Lynn as well. He's activated his timer. So we had Lynn, DeGrassi. Whilst I think he took his tap mode. Fern as well. And who else? I think it was Mitch Evans, yeah. And Tom Dillman. I think he take his tap mode? I think he did. Yes, he did. Apparently so. So yeah. So we'll truthfully for that then. So I think we got all the. I'm crossing out these drive with an extra. I'm crossing 8 attack mode they use. So probably some of them took their first attack mode there out of possible 2 then. Wow, we're on lap 50 right now. So another lap complete then from World Tutorial leads the pack then. As now Bird, Roland, DeVries, DeGrassi. Okay, so this time we got another driver taking some attack mode then. Then there's only took his attack mode then. So who else has just took the attack mode? Costa, I think he probably has. I think Waller has. Yeah, Waller has. Who else? Nick DeVries for the Mercedes EQ has, apparently so. Lottra, I think he has. And Sam Bird as well for 50 races, second to his attack mode. Turfie's got, I think he's activated his tap mode, or probably didn't get it though, or maybe not. Did he get it, or probably not, sorry then. Motora hasn't took his tap mode available yet then, so the tap mode will close in the next lap or two then. And is he going to take this lap then? No, he doesn't. Okay, but Roland did take a tap mode for Nissan then, surely then. Okay, so the tap mode is closing for the next few minutes or so then, until it will be reopened again. So the drivers are the only driver are still got 2 tap modes away are Stoff Van Dorn, who else has got then 2 tap modes? Sebastian Bremy in the Nissan, Pascal Fairline in the Mahindra, and also Walter Motor and Tom Blomqvist still need to take their tap modes apparently slowly then. So yeah. So the tap mode's ready for Motor. Is he going to take this lap then? No, he's not. Probably not slowly then. So no activation for that then. But Alex, I think he's going through again to take a second attack mode. Okay, so second attack mode activated for Alex Lynn then from Hendra. So it looks like that's Alex Lynn using his brother attack mode done now, shortly down. Now he's got to keep going on to the end of the way, but it looks like he's not getting any progress so far. So the top 2 are leading the way. Roder Motora for taking position, but just right behind is Sam Bird. Here comes, look how close Sam Bird is closing up to Roger Motora there as the efficient Federation driver. As the efficient Federation driver is running the race in second place then. Oliver World has just made a mistake then. He's lost that third place to Miss Evans then. We might see a replay of that then. And look at that. Television calls look at how this race has changed for him though. Surprisingly then. Down into the back of the pack then. He's already down below the top 10 now. And Sam Bird took the lead from Roger Motora. Bird now leads the race for Infection Racing. So Sam Bird takes the lead of the San Francisco E-Prix. Bird is now the race leader then, guys. But he's got his one attack mode he's just using, guys. And now Motora is dropped down second place then. Maybe Motora can hover go for attack mode. Apparently he might need to do so for that then. So is he going to bother to try to use it though, solely then? Or is Bird going to use it? No. Motor missed it, apparently not. So he didn't, so no attack mode there. Well, a lot more drivers then has got more to do with this. And Van Dorn has activated his first attack mode. So Stoff Van Dorn from Mercedes has 2 attack modes away, but he now has now finally used his first attack mode of this race then, guys. So Degrassi has took his first annual attack mode then for Mercedes EQ there. So well done for the Belgian driver for Mercedes EQ there. We're nearly halfway through the racing, guys. We've been 40 minutes of racing, guys. We're nearly been 50 minutes of racing then. That's the hard digital limit then of the full race distance that we have of this full half an hour race here in San Francisco today then in this Roblox race here in the USA in America though. For you then, guys, to see. So, I think we had 2 laps in. We are not 21. I think we probably are then slowly then. But we've got a new race leader then, guys. It's Sam Bird for Vision Racing. The British driver is leading the way. Had the Roger Motor in the Tiger Porter. 30 Smith Evans for Jaguar Racing. And it's Lucas Degrassi just behind him in 4th for Audi. Lucas Degrassi don't want to stick behind the back of Mitch Evans for probably not that long for this surely then. As I plow down the hill, no such murder, but here comes Nick De Vries in the Mercedes EQ. Could have a good launch on Lucas Degrassi for place then. He cannot. Here they go into the 6 taxi though. Would have been mixed down. He gets past it as Degrassi made a mistake. As Nick De Vries has just got past him, has just got past Lucas Degrassi for P4. And so did Tom Blomqvist in the Neo. What good start in racing 7 for today. Started from 18th on the grid, and now he's made his way up into the top 5. He's now in 5th place now, sorry. The Neos are 5 back as Oliver Turvey now makes a couple of positions make stuff. As he makes his side by side with Tom Dillon. Can he make parts on Tom Dillman? He does so. Turvey gets past Dillman. What a great successful move that is, though. Oh, I'm on the track. Oh, dear me. That's not good. Off the track I go again. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, look at this big gamble there between Sam Bird and Roger Motor. Motor has closed the gap down, and he's took the lead from Bird. Bird just made a mistake on the 6-side turn 3. Oh, big mistake slide there from for Sam Bird there in the Virgin Racing car. Apparently, that is not the good news he has today. Wayne Raz, oh look, oh that's not good for Wayne Raz for the other Audi sport team then. For the team boss who created this team, the team principal manager leader Alec Menes and Capali says, oh, the sun just fell down. The Formula E sun process just fell down, but it's not to worry though, guys. It's not to worry for this then, guys. Not to worry about it then. We can still continue on to the race until we get to the very end of the race then, guys. So hopefully no need to worry about it then for you guys for watching this race. And please subscribe to my channel if you're watching this on TV. If you're watching this video on YouTube for you then, guys. And more of this Formula E racing and Formula 1 and Formula 2 Roblox will be posted very soon on YouTube in the later future then, guys. So yeah, we're looking forward for that in the upcoming future for that. So, for me. So yeah. So I hope you guys will like this race then, guys. So I hope you guys will like it very much then. So yeah. Meanwhile, let's just have a quick look. I think Mitch Evans in the Jaguar race here has closed up a bit. Then looks like there's not going to be contact there between these several driving the further field. Then in the these several cars spreading out in the middle of the mid pack. Then further down in the pack. Then Wayne Raz, looks like he's not having a good race so far. Probably he's dropped down to last place then. But we're not going to do race. It's Mitch Evans. Mitch Evans for Jaguar Racing took the lead. The New Zealander for Jaguar Racing has now took the lead of the race as Motor gets past up for second place. Mitch Evans now leads the San Francisco E-Prix for Jaguar. And he leads the race. Motor and side by side for second place. Who's going to get it? It's Motor who keeps the second place then as they go for the sixth side then. Well, that's very good so far for Premier then. So the type reservation will be open on the next lap 27 then. Side by side going through the bridge then. Here comes Tom Dillman in the other Jaguar. We could see both Jaguar racing drivers on the pole with Tom Dillman and Mitch Evans. But Chamber keeps that third place back from Tom Dillman there. Supremely so after that lap then. As it goes heading towards the fire cut and back and heading back inside the cave tunnel again and across the start finish on the start finish line then though. Supremely then. And look at that, Sebastian Payne in this and Wayne Raz in the Audi further back down the pack, further down the field then surely then. Supremely then. And the attack mode to face his son is activated again. So if driver want to use their second attack mode in this way, they can now though through this attack mode to enter into the red gate. And Matthias is now using his further attack mode. Dillman is going to use his attack mode as well. Nick DeVries is using his attack mode as well. And so his teammates are about joining the others Mercedes EQ. So both Mercedes have took their further attack modes. Apparently they have shortly then. So yeah. So the driver took the attack mode of Van Dorn, DeVries, and Dillman then. Roger Matthias has activated his first annual attack mode then. Blanco, I don't think he has activated any of this so far. Supreme then. Who else activated attack mode? Not Mitch Evans. Sam Bird, I think he has as well. Yeah, Sam Bird has activated his second attack. The party he did solely then. So yeah, slight for the yeah. As Mitch Evans always just miss attack mode. Mitch has just missed his attack mode, but Fairline did as he goes past. So Fairline has activated his first annual attack mode. That's for the Mint Racing, and Wayras has now gone through attack mode in the second Audi then. Right, and that's so Wayras has used both of his attack modes then. So yeah, Lord try using attack mode or probably a lot to try boost to increase the speed limit. Then apologies by 3% then. Put a lot more to come then for this race then. So yeah, Mitch Evans is in the lead ahead of one more Toyota. Sam Bird, albeit slightly big causes there for Sam Bird. He's trying to need to go losing third there to Tom Dillman then. Here they go. Mitch can get his first time. He's a better outfit, but Bird has took his second time. As a total visit cost in the BMW has took his second annual attack mode then apparently instead then for in the BMW I dreaded the pole sitter, and the pole sitter on the start of the race on the solid grid is now not doing his race at all then. As I'm climbing down the top phase again to begin the next lap then. And then like a completer down the hill they come through then and plus to the left, double hand that turn 1 and 2. So for the left-hander 2-1-2, as Motora has now got Sam Burr behind him for second place, and they go side by side together. We're going side by side there. Can Mitch ever get his attack mode then? He does so. Mitch Evans is allowed to take his attack mode, but his teammate didn't miss it. Muller just missed his as well. Big collision there between Roland DeCoste, Alex Sims, and I think that might be the Fedora. I think probably so. So Sims took his second attack mode. Mitch Evans has activated his second attack mode from the leader race for Drag Racing, and apparently I think who else has took the attack mode? I think it was Oliver Rowland in the next side. Yes, he was. And what about I think somebody further took his second attack mode. I don't think he took it then. Apparently, I think Lucas Degrassi. Apparently, Van Doren has took his. Probably it's a bit mixed up there. That was on that lap then. Blomqvist, Dillman activate their attack mode then. Blomqvist and Dillman then. Francis has took his second attack mode then. Brummies activated his attack mode. Activated his one of the first of his two attack modes he's still got left then. Surprisingly this way, surprisingly so. So yeah. So we had Dillman and Blomqvist took their attack mode then. So Dillman and Blomqvist. So yeah. Blomqvist. Dillman just took his both attack mode then. Activated those surprisingly so. So yeah.
So let's see what happened to Mitch Evans then for Dragon Racing. He's approached the attack mode at the facing. And he just barely missed it going through the wedge brick gate straight. And unfortunately he missed that completely. And then his teammate Tom did the same actual thing for the Jaguars team as well. Yeah, he just missed that completely. Yet he did. And then Nico Muller in the attack mode missed it as well, as he was trying to get activate his second time. But then there was a major in between Degrassi, Sims, Roland, and Fights there. As Oliver sneaks past both Alex Sims and Robin Fine going through the attack mode activation zones. So that was a sweet, superb move from Oliver Roland.
So yeah, we're having a good race so far here in San Francisco then, guys. We're not got long left now. Then we haven't got much long left then now, guys. As Abez now took second place then Supreme then. As Abez just took his Blanca has as well. As everyone has took his attempt. Alex Lynn hasn't took his second attempt yet. Andre Lotra. But Bremy just missed this. Because the attempt was closed apparently so. So we had both Lotra and I think Lynn just took his second attempt survey. Apparently not I think I think Oliver Turkey has took his second attempt mode there. I don't think he has done then. Brummy thought he was going to take his second attempt mode, but apparently the attempt mode was closed then. But will he take it again this lap then? The attempt mode is on again for one more lap then, and they will be closed for the rest for the whole race, and it will be closed for the race to end then. Supreme is twice so. Drivers to the left hand side, but will Brummy, he just missed the attack mode at the face of so, but he's open again for him to choose. Fern has just gone through and he's activated his second attack mode of this race. Brady's backed out of it then. Brady's just backed out of it then. Oh, that's not good then. Brady's just back out of it then. Okay. Well, we're good so far then. Okay, it's now. Okay, so looks like Bremy. Okay, so Degrassi looks like he hasn't took his second attack mode probably yet then, guys. I might need to look at the timer then, because we might activate the timer for one more time and then we'll close it off for the rest of the race then, guys. Okay, but if Degrassi and Bremy don't get the second attack mode, then there will be water penalty by the end of the race. Fines has just gone through. Sims has just okay, but as finally Bremy's activated his second attack mode of this race, though. Good job for Bremy to use. Okay, yeah, it's probably he actually used both the attack mode, but Degrassi is the only one and Phil's fair line then, so I think they will both get a penalty for not using the better, and so did Tom Blomqvist as well. So that's 3 drivers completely out of safe and not just going to points. So yeah, so I think we had 7. Fernhausen took his. I think Fernhausen took his second attack mode. Apparently he had. So that's 2 attack modes done for Fern then. All right, I'm just gonna head on to the bridge then because we're getting slightly closer to the end of the race. And it's not Blomqvist. Wow, Tom Blomqvist. Well, looks like the field has changed up after the thanks to the helping attack motivations. So the attack mode speed has happened to increase probably a lot then, guys. We are 25 minutes away gone then, guys. So we only got 4 minutes and 18 seconds plus 1 lap to go then, And out in front is the Neo of Tom Blomqvist, who's leading the way. In second place is Pascal Fairlight in the Mahindra Racing. Third place, which is Eduardo Motoro for taking points. Mitch Evans 4. And his teammate, and he's got his teammate Tom Dillon side by side, and Tom Berg gets through past both of them, but Evans gets custom position. I say thank you very much then. Burgess splits the two of his racing, but Dibbers said thank you very much, and Dibbers is getting a pass back third, and he does that. He gets past his teammate Mitch Evans as well. So Dibber gets past both Sam Bird, Mitch Evans, his teammate, and Dibber is up to the fourth place for Jaguar Racing, the winner of the Kentucky E-Prix. That he's winning third championship. He could leap his way to the top of the championship if it stays like this. Then Blomqvist could hopefully stay heading towards victory here. This could be Neil's 3-3 second victory of the season. Then they could be the first team to get 2 victories of this on their belt coming their way. Then though, it was Oliver Turner who won that race last time out in Belsaire with his team Blomqvist. We're tying the last race then. But Tom Blomqvist, after that disappointing retirement in the last week in Belsaire, is leading the San Francisco E-Prix. He wants this win fairly and square, but the others are trying to stop it. As Eduardo Motoro takes second place from Pascal Fairlight. Motoro up into second place for Taki Porsche. But out in front and down the hill again. Down the downhill straight they go through. And plow it down to the left-hand of turn 1. It's Tom Blomqvist for the Neo 3-3-3. But Blomqvist hasn't took his second attack mode apparently that. So probably but unfortunately I think Blomqvist apparently with no attack he's planning to get attack mode, but unfortunately it's closed then. He's trying to get his second attack mode to try and get himself to the end of the way. Otherwise he will get a penalty for that securely then. Pascal Fairline and Lucas Degrassi and Roger Motoro will have to take their attack mode as well, or otherwise they will get a penalty for not using their both attack modes for this full race then. So the attack modes have to fade again for one more time then. I think Blogger wants the attack mode. He wants to try to avoid this penalty. It's fairly squirrely. But would he do it? Heading towards he's put it to the attack motivation now then. Through he goes and he's through. Well done. Blogger is through. Good through there. As Van Dorn has just used his as So put me then. Okay, so that was a good one there. And it looks like Bremy and Raz, looks like they're probably fizzed up for now then. And that's it, the time out to face is zone. So, looks like Walter Motoro, Nick Muller, his teammate as well. I think he has to both his timers. So I think both of the Tiger Porsche have to both their timers. So both Muller and Walter Motoro will have a 5-second penalty and they're not going to score any points as well. And not for Pascal Fairline. And Lucas Degrassi for the Audi Sport team. Not what element the chief technical designer of Audi doesn't like it at all then. But we're going down to the 5 minutes ago. We only got 50 seconds left on the clock then, guys. We'll have been 29 minutes of waiting. There's 1 minute left to go then, guys. Tom Blomqvist, with that penalty with that time he received, he's completely heading towards victory then. I think if he gets around again, I think we're going to go about 3 or 2 more laps of this race to go. Then if Blomqvist comes around the line then, it's going to be a last 2 laps or a 5 lap shootout then, sprint then. So Fairline is having 5 seconds added to his time at the end of the race. So it's Lucas Degrassi, Nick Muller, and then Walter Motoro. So but they didn't use their tempo. So we've got 10 seconds left. Is Buzz going to come round to the line to start another lap then? It's going to be close. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Nope, it's a 5-lap shootout then. So we're on to the third last lap of this race then, guys. So top class has begun. The 5 lap of this San Francisco E-Prix then, guys. This has been a astonishing race then, guys. We just had 1 minute left to go then, guys. But Tom Blomqvist has started the third last lap of this San Francisco E-Prix then, guys. And he's heading towards victory. His victory is a wait for this. For him. And he's through to the red Brits Gate for the third time then, though. Tom Blomqvist, after that disappointing retirement in the last race in Versailles, is heading towards victory here in San Francisco. But it's been a good start to the race. It's been a disappointing blowout in the last race for Tom Blomqvist. But Blomqvist now chases by it and he wins the San Francisco E-Prix. Blomqvist wins here in San Francisco. Verline second, Dillman third. Finally, a new winner, and Neil were the first team to have 2 cars. We have 2 wins under their belt. Finally, a new race winner. Wow. 4 races in, and we have 4 different winners. What a great race that was. The winner was Tom Blomqvist. Wow. Wow. Amazing work there. Supremely that was then. Wow. I love that one. Wow. Can't believe that race was astonishing then. Wow. As the drivers are coming back into the pit lane then, Fallon is going heading towards Park. He's heading to the pit lane down. He's going walking down the pit lane then. So what exciting race then, guys. Wow, after half an hour, because we had the last lap suited that, but it's Tom Blomqvist. After that disappointing in the last race in Versailles, is your winner, and he wins the San Francisco E-Prix. So well done then from Neo, from Dragon, from the country of China, from the team of from then. But well done to Neo. Another victory, the second victory in this season, guys. After the last race in Versailles as well, then with Oliver Turvey. But Tom Blomqvist has won, and he took both of his tap modes. Neo have won again, guys. Well done to Neo and for Tom Blomqvist. There you win, though, guys, for this race here in San Francisco. After half an hour racing, what a good start to the race that is. But I think because the race classification is not right as usual, Dan. Well, Bremy finished the race in P19, so Blomqvist was today's race winner, though. Behind them, which is I don't know who's got. That was second place. It's a bit close battle who got. I don't know who got third, but Whitney Raz got last place for Audi, and Sebastian Vettel got 19 for Nissan. We know that we saw them further back early on this racing, guys. But I'm gonna be right back though, guys, and I'll see. I'm gonna see the replay. I'm gonna see the replay of the race finishing, of the race finish then, and see, and I'll tell you what was the 5 classification of this race will coming your way in the next 5 minutes or 2, guys, for you there, guys out there. But what a good solid race that is. But it's Tom Blomqvist who takes the win here in San Francisco around the Great Gate Bridge circuit here in America. It's another win for Neo, and they're dominated in America once again. Well done to them.
Unfortunately, there were multiple penalties have received to some driver by the end of the race, and these upon that are not followed the rules of the race control. Those drivers upon them, Pascal Fairline, Oliver Turvey, Roger Matar, Nico Muller, and Lucas de Grassi have all received a 5-second time penalty for not using their second attack mode during the half an hour race when the race is finally finished. They didn't take it later on in the race, and unfortunately they didn't take their second annual attack mode, so they all received a 5-second time penalty for not using the second attack mode they haven't used later on in the race. So unfortunately, they have received that penalty, unfortunately, for the race result standings. So the results of this race will be revealed after all the penalties have been counted down, and see what the 5 classification of this race brings us. Let's take a look at the results then, guys.
So I did the calculation then, guys. So yeah, that's good. So here's the final results then, guys. So here's the final results of this San Francisco E-Prix then, guys. So here's the final results of this full race of this half an hour racing we have been done. And it's Tom Blomqvist who wins for Neo 333. He wins today here in San Francisco. He won the race very clear. It's Neo's second win of the season. So previously find this Roblox from the E World Championship then. Tom did finish second. He promoted up second after that. 5-second time pad that was reserved by both Eduardo Montoro and Oliver Turvey there, supremely so. So yeah, and Pascal Fell as well then from Hendra then. So yeah, the dude was promoted to second place in the championship. Promoted to second place in the race. After that penalty, after that fucking time penalty for Fell and Turvey for not using their attack modes. Look at this, both attack modes apparently. So third place went to Sam Birthday for the Invisible Racing. His first podium of the season then. Well, good work there from Sam Bird there for Invisible. Another podium for him. Fourth went to Mitch Evans in the Jaguar Racing because he promoted before after there was some penalty products. So Mitch Evans finished racing for fourth for Jaguar. Fifth for Tom Van Dorn from Mercedes Q. The Belgian finishing fifth place head of the third place cost the Pole Man finishing in sixth place, lost 5 positions from the race. This race though, after half an hour of this race is gone basically. After that race, after a good supposedly crazy race that was in San Francisco, that was for him. Robin Fry finished 7th place for in the Unfinished Racing team. Had Pascal Ferrari finishing 8th place for Mahindra by his teammate Alex Lim because he had a 5-second time penalty he had then for not using Bobby's tap modes. Apparently so yeah, so Fella finished 8th, Alex Lim 9th, and then Oliver just barely got the last point. He had a 5-second time penalty as well, but he did play on to that last point then in 10th place for the Neo 333 team. As he got 10th place and he gets one extra championship point as the winner of the last race in Bersol E-Prix, he finished the race in P10. Take a look at the rest of the results then on the next slide then. Here's the rest of the results here's the rest of the drivers then. 83 finished 11 head of Andre Lotterer and joining further both these Cheetah drivers teams. Yeah, brother this Cheetah in 13th place. They had finding Oliver Waller in the Nissan in 14th place. What a disappointing race he had though for Nissan. Fifth time P40 in that race in San Francisco, P40 in America then. Baltimore Todd promoted 50th place, possibly lost some points position there for taking points of the day. So they picked up no championship points for that race. So they didn't pick up no points for that race in San Francisco after both cars suffered a 5-second time penalty for both of these two drivers after they didn't take their tap mode fully then guys. Despite the Military say 1917, Lucas Degrassi 18 for Audi. He also had a time penalty as well. And the fighting finisher was Sebastian Breme in the Nissan, and Ray was German finished dead last in that race then though, finishing 28th and last place of today's race then here in San Francisco. So Ray was finished dead last for Audi then, so no points there for Audi for that race then though. But it's Tom Blomqvist who takes the win here in San Francisco. What a good race that was from Neo. The second win in the AB of this Roblox Formula E World Championship. So what a race that was for that. That race will be remembered for that, guys. So yeah, well, seriously race that is. But now we're going to come to the podium ceremony, victory celebration then. To the podium ceremony we're heading on to now then, guys. So we're here to the top 3 driver to go onto the podium then. So welcome. So we're here for the podium celebration then. So let's begin the celebration then. On the way then here for the San Francisco E-Prix Podium Award ceremony. Then to it then. Let's do it then, guys. So in third place for Invisible Racing Team, Sam Bird. It's good. It's a good podium. Third place. It's a good podium finish for Sam Bird. He was promoted up after Fairline and Oliver Turvey from the front of the ahead of him had a penalty to the name for not using both of their tap modes. So Bird, it's his first podium of the season then for Invisible Racing though, as he clips the third place spot in this race. In second place, next up in second place then for Jaguar Racing, Tom Dillman, as the Frenchman has got onto the podium again. He got it in the first win in Santiago, and he got that win in the last race he got that win in the Kentucky EP all the way back in race 2 though. But now with that second place, he now moves up to the top of the Drivers' Championship in the standing in this Roblox Formula E World Championship then. Here in this season 1 of this Roblox Formula E World Championship era of this electronic motorsport theory in this whole wide world. So yeah, has launched it so up to the lead of the championship. Then yeah, takes the lead of the championship with just 3 races left. Yeah, so good work for you. So that's second place for Tom Dermot then. But winner of this race here in San Francisco. Please welcome from Neo 333 team. From Neo 333, Tom Blomqvist from the UK. So, second win then for Neo 333, but this time it's Tom Blomqvist. After the disastrous DNF in the last race in Belsailles, though, he's fought in the next race then in San Francisco. He clinched the victory for that payback DNF he had from last time out in Belsailles. He's finally a race winner in Formula E. Right now, though, he's finally a race winner in this Roblox Formula E motorsport in this modern era in the whole of this world, in the whole world in Roblox. For you then, for this then, guys, this is pretty outstanding and fantastically race that was an astonishing race that was in San Francisco. Astonishing clean race it was, that is, with a lot of tap modes, fighting over, overtaking movers then, but the winner was Tom Blomqvist for Neo. And now then, ladies and gentlemen, we're now going to be listening now. We're now going to be listening to the national anthems. We're going to be listening to the UK national anthem for the winning driver from Great Britain. And now the Chinese national anthem for the winning team, Neo 333, for the team from China.
The French manufacturer.
Well, it's been a astonishing day here in San Francisco and the Red Brick Bridge for that, guys. It's been a astonishing race for that. But congratulations to Tom Blomqvist, your 4th different winner of this Roblox Formula E World Championship Season 1 then. But Tom Dillman, the driver faced the race in 2nd place, has launched himself to the top of the Drivers' Championship, and with only just 3 rounds remaining then of this season to go, can he win this for the Jaguar team? And Sam Bird, what a good podium that is for the Sam Bird then. Promoted up to 3rd after both Pascal Fairline and Overtake. So the 5-second time for not using the second attack mode players, they did not then for that, guys. So probably didn't score that podium. Thought we could have a German and the British driver on the podium, but it didn't come to plan then. So unfortunately, the both been penalised for not using both attack modes, not usually so. So unfortunately, they didn't use it apparently a lot then. So yeah, but the rest of them did that as well. They did that as well. So pretty well done, and well done to Tom Blow for using that attack mode to use it and went on to win the race then. So well done for that. But it's time to celebrate now! Woo! Tom Blomqvist is your victory then, guys. It's your winner of this San Francisco then, guys. And the explosive race that is here then around this great British circuit then around in America. It's Blogger takes the win, but Tom Dillman is now moving up to the lead of the championship with just 3 rounds to go. There's only just 3 races up to the season remaining, guys. And it's Tom Chris who takes it here in San Francisco. Good race that was, and some on the podium, and well done for that. For the rest of the drivers, trade drivers finished that race here in San Francisco. Then that was a good explosive race that was. A good clean race it was. Then some of the drivers got stuck at the entrance of the cave tunnel then. But apparently the managed to survive it though. So yeah, pretty good work there. So yeah, good explosive race that is then. So yeah, well done to all these drivers then. They did good work to take part in that race though. So well done to all of them then. So well done to all of them. So well done then. So yeah. Wow, they had a good work there. So yeah. Alright, with that round done then, so with that race done then, guys, let's have a look at what has changed in the Drivers' Championship so far in this World Championship. Then, guys, yeah, sorry. Let's see how that affects the overall drivers' standings and the Drivers' Championship to both championships after that race in San Francisco. Let's have a look at the Drivers' Championship now, guys. And we can see at the top, there's a new leader at the top of the standings then, guys. It's Tom Dillman for Jaguar Racing on top now. He now takes the lead of the Drivers' Show with just 3 rounds to go then. After that good second play, he secured that he deserved in that race in San Francisco. Nico Muller drops down to second place then for Jaguar Porsche. The Swiss has dropped down to second now. Tony Fizikos is in third place. He's got 31 points. And he got that 3 extra championship points he got for that purpose he got from yesterday though in qualifying. So if is in 4th place, surprises do then. Behind him is Tom Van Dorn moves up into 5th place then. So up into the top for 33 points then for Van Dorn there for the Stacey Q driver then. Robert Price in 6th place in the for Racing had Oliver Turkey who's dropped down to second, who's in 2nd place. By him, Timmy Tom Blomgren. I thought it was a securely win. He got the extra 25 points he's got there. He's now moved up to 8th place, just 1 point clear of his teammate Oliver Turkey in the Drivers' Championship ahead of Lotterer and Len completing the top 10. Moving on to the Team Championship then, and it's Jaguar Racing to move to the top of the Constructors' Championship then. Head of Diesel by just 3 points now in the Team's Constructors' Championship standings now. Days then though. So yeah, BMW and Andrea are in 3rd, but with 55 points, it's 4 points clear of this GG and 4 away ahead of Neil 333. Vision Racer dropped down to 5th place, and Tucker Porsche dropped from 2nd place down to 6th in the Team's Championship table standings then. With Mercedes Q in 7th place still, with Mahindra Racing lots up ahead of Audi for 8th. Whoa, Nissan on dead last though with 14 points. They didn't score any points in that race, unfortunately, for Bremy and all for Weldon. Made a stay on with 14 points apparently, so, and unfortunately they stay in dead last so far in the Team's Constructors' Championship standings so far after that race in San Francisco is done. But the rest of the driver, they're the good starters in red. They will get another chance next time though, guys. We'll head towards the next race then, coming up soon. Coming out in the next few days, or maybe the next week apparently. So then, but before we go, then guys, we want to have a quick look at the next season's Formula E cars. There will be the season 1 model of Formula E car. They will be smaller though. So these are the new. They will be the next season's. These will be the season 2 Formula E cars then, with all of them having different logos to their name. Then we have the Gen 2 car. We've got the Gen 1 era car, electronic car then that we've got then to ourselves then. So that will be next season for us. So I hope you're looking forward to that then, guys, in the next season in Formula E. Alright then, guys. Thanks for both for watching this San Francisco E-Prix Race then. And we will hope you'll join me back next time though. We'll be back next time for round 5. Will be the Portland E-Prix. We'll be around a classic IndyCar. We'll be racing around an IndyCar circuit then for race 5 of the possible 7 races then. So that'll be next time out then. So we'll be back for that for the Portland qualifying session coming up soon enough then. Soon then, guys. So yeah. But guys, thanks for watching then, guys. thanks for watching the San Francisco E-Prix then, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If much of I like it though, indeed. But please subscribe to my channel for more content and more video coming up your way in the future though. So it's pretty good Sonic race that was in San Francisco then, and it was Tom Bloggers who took the victory and took the win here in San Francisco. So yeah, we'll be back next time for the Portland E-Prix coming up for soon or maybe coming up next weekend then, guys. So hopefully we'll see you then. But guys, thanks for watching, everybody, for watching this then, and we will see you on the next race. But guys, until the next race then, guys, goodbye. See ya.